Thank you. God, this is trouble. Trouble, and travel all mixed up together. Look, how convenient. Trouble, all that together.
Okay, that's okay.
All right. Oh, come on.
You're on the level with that. I don't think that chick could go. Can it?
There we go. Thank you.
I best friends I do now.
Accommodating what?
Yeah.
You like? Y'all like?
Wow. When I'm digging for treasure, she get the sweetest pleasure. She said, "But we came outside." She said that's the way she liked it. She said, "Have a movies and
We love selfies.
She said, "But we came outside." She know what shot, she was see that. She said, "Rasta man, you a breeder." She said, "Don't make the fire out already." Good panda easier. Irish mushrooms in a me back now. She not cut back now. I'm back on center. Enter she da shout and crack up. Perhaps I come and
That looks so good.
My bamboo beans and nices. When I'm digging for treasure, she get the sweetest pleasure.
It's the Fireside Show with yours truly, DJ Charger, alongside the one and only
Lady Sabrena in the building, y'all.
Yeah, man, it's always nice, you know.
We a little cold outside, but guess what? The Fireside Show getting ready to get hot up in here. I've got some of my girls with me. You're gonna hear from them soon, and of course we're taking you home. You got another hour with us, all right? So make sure you tell everybody, tell a friend, share the link. 89.1 FM. All right, and of course you download the app if you don't have it. Look for it at the Google Play Store and the App Store. Victorious FM. All right. So Charger, you've been taking us down some nice lanes, some tenement yard business, some everything, right? Consciousness. So I don't know what you have left for us, but I know you got a couple more.
What?
So thank you for that. You have the pump it or dump it segment.
What?
And ironically and surprisingly, they sort of like this the new beat. I think it's that beat. You know, people like the jump up business, even though the lyrics is the lyrics, right?
Right.
But it's something about that beat that got you bumping and, you know, not in your head. So that came out unanimous where they wanted you to keep pumping it. So nice. Good job on that segment, listeners. Thank you for that. Thank you, social media. Let me big up a few people before we let you get back to some tunes and we get into our discussion with our guest, our in-studio guest here. So we had some folks checking in from Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. Claudius, and Trini Joe, of course. You know where she's from, Trinidad and Tobago. Wow. We had some Guyanese out of New York City. Thank you for checking in, Andrew. And of course, Dr. Angie, she is from Trinidad and Tobago. Boy, I kept saying Trinidad a lot, huh? So thank you all, as usual. You know, we can't thank you enough for sharing the link and tuning in every Monday through Friday with us as we take you home. We bring you entertainment, we bring you global news, and of course we bring you some of my inspiration. And you know, all the while we're here as the Victorious family to promote businesses, all that's happening in the community here, local and globally. And we have so much coming up. This month just started, but it seemed like it's running away from us so fast. So, you know, we're going to make sure we keep you locked, we keep you in tune of all that's happening. Of course, you know, my country, Guyana, has an election coming up, and they are doing some phenomenal unity, massive segments of all sorts of rallies and so on. I'm so proud of my country because, you know, we've had some things where there was a lot of discord, if you will, and not so much unity. So I'm proud of the folks who are spreading the unity because we know the discord in negative is not prominent. So we're not falling for that. So thank you all for that, and I'll keep you abreast. We have our guests coming up also next week. We have some of our dignitaries here. And so we're thankful for Victorious to help us bring this information to you, the Guyanese Americans that are here in Georgia, and of course globally, that can hear us and see us globally. And of course, I'm honored to bring that to you and keep you abreast of that upcoming election. It's a very critical election. So of course, you know, we're going to bring you some of those updates here at Victorious. So we got Charger waiting to give you some more tunes, and he's so anxious. Y'all should see him. He's like a kid in a candy store. But it's all good, you know me don't like no boring DJ. So watch that, he's taking off his clothes, all kind of thing up in here. Lord, if y'all want to see him. So go ahead, Charger, run whatever tune. We're coming to our guest. I'm so excited to have them in the studio with me. What is it necessary? Y'all don't understand. He's taking off sweatshirts. He's taking off watch. He's getting all bloody, stretching. So I don't know. Y'all might not be ready for this. Take your vitamin, dear.
Yeah, man. I thought to say Papa Big represent the DJ Charger, man. I first say town turn on, man. First say sound turn on, you know the town turn on. Yeah, man, I'm trending straight, man. So I said, Lady Sabrena, turn up the side, too. Don't play.
Don't play. Saturday bless. Charles Paul, don't take up studio. Listen. Keep going.
Trending. Please, Charger trending.
No Charger. Hey. Get it. Now freeze.
It might be 6 Sunday.
I have no idea what this is. So we're trying to keep up with him. Right, pretty much. I know what you're doing. I gotta go down. Wear me out.
Charger!
In the mix. Victorious 89.1. Victorious 89.1.
Yeah, man. I saw to say Papa Big that I can represent for DJ Charger, man. I first say town turn on, man. First say sound turn on, you know the town turn on. Yeah, man, I'm trending straight, man. So I said, Lady Sabrena, turn up the side.
Trending. Fireside Show, we trending. Saturday bless. Keep going.
Trending. Please, Charger spending.
Go ahead now.
Trending. Events trending. Drinking, smoking. Looking like it could be my such thing to us then. Now I'm starting to put the seats there. The Charger said, it might be 6 Sunday. Man, this side is gonna get checked. Rich, all for deep in the truck. 6 million is an access of what the world. Just make the weed, make sense, think of what the year. Why not? Yeah, what's that? What you doing? Charger said, we want to stay in the room.
He trending, alright? Lady Sabrena, DJ Charger, Fireside Show, we trending. Saturday bless, don't take off.
Y'all, we in here. Great over there.
Victorious 89.1.
All that. Shell of a man, darling. Shell of a man, darling. No, we're gonna get to the bottom of him and see why he's so shy. With Sabrena right there, the girl right there. Say hey, everybody. We getting down to this right here. We gotta make sure. We gotta make sure. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all. Woo!
Yeah, man, you know this is such a seat up a pizza. And when I'm in the A-Town down, you know I have to log on DJ Charger Show on 89.1 FM. With DJ Charger and Lady Sabrena. 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 ATL 89.1 FM. So tune in Monday to Friday from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. www.victorious89fm.com. So you know the thing go. Plug in, man. Plug in.
Get there now. It's time for the Fireside Chat, people. DJ Charger in the building.
Lady Sabrena.
It's all about.
It's Friday. And it's cold, but it's hot in here. We are. Can y'all tell we crump, y'all? Yeah, we got to. I mean, God, my fingers are cold. I just opened the door for DJ Blend. Y'all know he coming up next. But yo, we getting ready to get hot up in here because we got some stuff up in here. We got some good women up in here, and they gonna bring the heat.
What's that tune?
All right.
What's that tune, Sabrena?
Let know if it was.
What's that tune? Mix on the tune. What's it?
Lit.
Really? Alright. What's that tune?
Here we go. Here we go. Friday time. Walk it up. Bring it down. Walk it up. Bring it down. We're gonna talk about the Shalavaman. 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 What?
You better do that. You know what it is?
So, we getting ready for the Fireside Chat.
Yeah, man. Shell of a man, darling.
So,
Alright. No, I'll turn it up. Everybody get your mic.
Oh, that's all.
So you're good? No, put it on. Yeah, it's up.
Damn. I gonna put the middle of the book here.
Yeah, you want to put the
Down,
chair.
the mic in the middle of the book. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Bring your chair up. Trying to get everybody in.
Calm down this number.
We out here, y'all. So we out here, y'all. 89.1. Where you at? Shell of a man. Yeah. Shell of a man. Seven issues.
Everything y'all say is on the microphone.
Okay.
Not on Facebook. So you gotta find someone and y'all need to talk on the microphone. Let's talk on Facebook. Not on Facebook. Alright? So everything we do, make sure this is in front of your mouth. So find somewhere to put your phone.
I'm ready to show you.
I know, but
I'm with you, sir. We do.
she gave you the sexy voice too.
No, I just said I'm with you. I got it.
She got it.
I got it. No phone, man.
It's the Fireside Chat, people. DJ Charger inside the building with none other than
Lady Sabrena.
the global connector, massive
Yeah.
big up on herself every time.
Yeah. All right. So we're getting ready to chat. This is the segment called the Fireside Chat, courtesy of the Fireside Show, courtesy of DJ Charger, courtesy of me, Lady Sabrena. Thank you, Victorious family. Of course, 89.1 FM. We taking you home every Monday through Friday, and today is Friday, and the best is last. Oh, yes, it is. So I have some great friends. My sisters are in the building with me, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves and talk about this project, because all I can do is just say the names. And this one here, when I say her name, I say, girl, I say your name in the Caribbean way. She's like, no, you can say me, you can call me T. I said, no, me gonna say it how me say it. So y'all gonna hear it. But ladies and gentlemen, listening to me and those watching us on social media, thank you all for watching. My girl, Tina Bridges, for those of you who don't know her, this is the woman, I have to pay tribute all the time, and she knows that got me my first feel and taste of the film industry. My first acting job at Tyler Perry Studios. This is who's responsible for that. So pay attention, because we're talking about a lot of things here today. And if some of you are looking to get into that industry, this is the person you would want to contact. Hey. And because of her, I'm 2 years in, and I'm on my way to some more outstanding and fabulousness and all of that. She's a boss woman. She's my girl. She's my sister, playwright, all of that, which she'll tell you about. And she's going to be talking about her play this Sunday, The Shell of a Man. Think about that title alone, The Shell of a Man. Then we've got to my left. She's looking at me like, oh God, oh God. Now, listen to me, my dear. Yes, if a Jamaican man were to say your name, this is how he would say it. Okay. Treble.
Are you saying trouble?
See? I thought she would say that. It sounds like that, don't it?
Yeah.
It's treble. I know. And you say it so beautifully. Treble. And when I said your name, I said treble. Because it just came to me.
You know, I've been getting called trouble all my life, though.
But I like that. It just rolls off your tongue like butter.
Trouble. Thank you.
See how we And she's not trouble. She's trouble in business. Good trouble.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
So, Miss Treble.
Yes.
Treble Nichols. And she'll be talking to us too, Miss Director.
Yes.
The play.
Yes.
And then who do you have to your left?
What up, Joe? My name is Mr. Ali.
Yes.
I am the narrator and host of The Shell of a Man.
Oh my God. And y'all should see him. My goodness. Nothing about him says shell though. But we know we're going to get to the bottom of this play, and I brought this on. So I'm going to pass the mic to my girl Tina. Let her get this started. Yes. Tell everyone about who you are, Tina, what got you started, and then we'll come back this way, all right?
All right. Well, she said it all. I was like, what's she talking about? Okay. What's up, you guys? My name is Tina B. I'm from ATL. I started this play in 2019. I decided to do this play. I was doing another play and realized that you have to just go out on your own and do something different. So I came up with the idea. I already do unscripted movies, movie shorts. I have about 29 movies on TLB Productions _ATL movie shorts, unscripted, no script anywhere. And so I decided to make a stage play the same way. So this whole stage play is unscripted with 14 actors in all, 7 men, and they play their wives as well, 7 wives on the stage play. We've done 3 shows thus far. Well, this will be the 3rd show, Sunday. 2 sold-out shows. We started in November 10th, December 10th, now we're in February 9th. So we, in 3 months, we selling our shows around Atlanta. And we're getting ready to go out of town. Start March 22nd, we'll be in Phoenix, Alabama. And then we're going to Mississippi, and we just booked Mobile, Alabama. So we're taking this thing on tour right now, but you still have a few tickets left to come this Sunday. If you are listening to me right now, we still have a few more tickets, about 10 tickets left. But I came up with this idea because in the dating world, as a single woman, as a single woman, I realized a lot of men was a shell. They look good, smell good, nice home, nice car, but the inside was damaged. So I want to understand why they're damaged. Because as women, we question ourselves. What's wrong with me? Why he don't like me? But he don't even know why he don't like you. You know, he only can like you the best in his ability. So that's what made me come up with this play, to hear what men had to say. Because a lot of times men don't want to talk. And this way they can tell you, they can act it out what we see as a woman. We can tell them what we don't like as a woman. And then at the end they tell us why they're that way. So it gives you, you know, the beginning, the meat, and the end, and the solution of the whole problem that we're facing. And it touches a lot of people in the audience. A lot of men walk up to those men and say, hey, because of you, you know, or that's me, or that's all 6 of them. You know, and you've seen it, so you understand. And it's an amazing play to get out there and tell people. And I tell people, please, men, come out, because it's better to see yourself than somebody telling you what you're doing wrong. You know what I mean? Because when you see it yourself, you can make a change.
Right.
So definitely come out to this place this Sunday at 5 p.m.
Yeah, I think, Tina, when I saw the title, I didn't want to assume, but I sort of knew. Because I think a lot of people, they're looking for relationships, and when they do get them, they don't realize what they're lacking. Right. You know, they always say, what are you bringing to the table? Well, some of us, as I say, we come half
baked.
Yes, right? But it stems from no fault of theirs. Remember, a lot of them are in situations from their parents, and that they may have witnessed some things, never healed, never understood. They thought that's normal when it was not the normal thing to see, to experience in their homes with their parents, whether it's a parent or one or what have you. And then here it is, you get into college, you get into adulthood, and you have not really understood that you have some damaged things going on there. And here comes a beautiful woman, or you're going, okay, I think I got it all together. Yeah. I've got the 6-figure, no, you don't. Because at the end of the day, she then comes with her stuff. You got your stuff. Right. God forbid, both of y'all got stuff going on. You're looking for problems. So I love that you're going to display this on Sunday, and where if a man is in that audience and knew he was wrestling with something, you've touched on this something, activate it, and know that he has to heal that, right? So let's go on to Miss. You know I'm going to say your name again. Treble. I got it.
Oh, y'all messed my name all the way up.
Treble.
Y'all messed my name
so
all the
tell
way
everyone
up.
Your role, who you are, all of that beautiful stuff. I already know.
Okay.
But tell them.
So, I am Trebell Nickerson. Can you see me now? Can you hear me now? No, I'm joking. I am Trebell Nickerson. I am the director of this amazing play, The Shell of a Man. I do a lot in the community, and I don't want to say everything that I do, but we're here to talk about The Shell of a Man today, right? Yeah. So, when Tina, who is amazing business partner, absolutely amazing. Yes. She is. She helps a lot of people. She's a leader. She has a servant heart. Yes. And I partner with people like that.
Yes.
And shout out to the cast. If y'all out there listening, you guys are amazing. Yeah. But I came on board with this play because I'm single, right? And a lot of times you do have men. Men were taught not to talk about the hurt and the pain and the issues. Yeah. Men were taught to sweep it under the rug, like I'm a man. It's an ego thing, right? Yeah. And so when she and I sat down and she told me about the play, I was like, wow, that's amazing, because a lot of these men, not just the guys in the play, but a lot of men, they don't have a positive male role model in their home. Yeah. So they don't have anyone to look up to. Right. And a lot of times in the African American community, fathers is something like, what is that? Yeah. They're not around. Yeah. And so to direct this play, it has been absolutely amazing. Sold out. Let me say that again. 2 sold out shows. Sold out twice, and it's on its way now. Yeah. But shout out to everybody. And what I'm finding out is, and this is key, right? A lot of men that come to the play that has been in the audience, they'll go home and say, that was me. Mm-hmm. Or the last time we did this, there was a guy in the audience just wiping his tears, because he was.
Spoke to him.
It was real. Mm-hmm. It's real.
You told his story.
Yeah. Somebody told his story somehow. Yes. And I can't tell you how many phone calls that they get on the Status Network show, right? How many phone calls they get from, that's me. Oh my God. Me and my wife talked on the way home. Correct. I can see myself doing this. I didn't give it all away, but I can see myself doing this to my girlfriend or my spouse. Yeah. And this play is really a game changer. Yeah. And it's something that had to be done. Yeah. It had to be done. Mm-hmm. And so many men, they're hot and they're macho and they got egos. Them 3 words, EGO, let go of your ego.
Exactly.
Oh, he said that's okay. Let me turn it over to him. He said that's what he's gonna talk about.
So introduce who you have to your left.
Oh, so this is. Let me just turn the camera around.
The voice.
This is. Let me turn it right there. That is the man, the narrator of the Shell of a Man. This guy has taken off, like, seriously. I just was reading a couple of weeks ago, Savannah, like, spoken word hype. This guy is on a roll. He's also the co-host too. In the what? Say it for me. In the what?
In the street with Tina B.
And Mr. Ollie, what up, Jeff?
I knew that was coming.
But let me say this though.
Go ahead.
He started out as the narrator, and we had a host, but the host had to bail out. So I was like a week before the show, and I went to him and I said, "Hey, the host can't do this." So he's like, "Don't even worry about it. I got you." And he became the host and the narrator. So now he's doing both jobs. So I appreciate you for that.
Give him the mic.
Yeah. So let me turn the mic over here to Mr. What Up, Doe.
Hey, why you gotta sound like that?
I'm just saying, you know how to say it.
What up, Joe? Everybody that's watching, my name is Mr. Ollie. I am the host, the narrator.
How do you enjoy that position? How do you get this audience prepared for what they're about to see?
See, you know what? First off, it's part of the story that she ain't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
When Tina came up with this play, she sent me a text message, and she had 6 words on this text message, and she said, "I need you to write something for each of these." I'm like, "So what are we doing?"
Right.
So the play is unscripted, but she wanted a poem before each scene. And I'm like, "So that's just all you go say? Just give me 6 words?"
Right.
Now, because it just so happens that I am ATL's hottest spoken word artist, Mr. Back to Back, 2 years in a row. I was up for the challenge.
You know what exactly?
I was up for the challenge. So for her to entrust me with not only penning the narration, but when it came to hosting, when I remember when she said it to me, she was a little concerned. I was like, when I said I got you, I said don't even worry about it. So I just kind of ingrained myself in my job. You are absolutely correct. I have to kind of keep the temperature of the audience in tune. So I kind of go back and forth, but it has been definitely a challenge. It's been a privilege. It's been an honor to serve in both roles, because let me tell you something about men. Let me tell y'all something about men.
Come on now.
See, men, and I have so many men that reach out to me. See, they ain't gonna comment on the Facebook statuses, right? No. But they're back channeling me, and I've had so many great conversations without all the ego, without all the pride. Because see, what I do know about a man, he gonna talk, but he gonna talk to another man, especially when he don't feel he's being judged.
Correct.
So I am challenging every man who has not seen this play just yet. You ought to come, and if your woman is watching this, ladies, you need to make him an offer he can't refuse. So if he don't come to the play, that means he may not be able to. But I ain't gonna talk about that right now.
Come to the play.
But we address issues that concerns us. We are talking. This play is about us, for us, to us, and it wouldn't work if we didn't have these beautiful black women beside us, assisting us, because we don't realize how the things that we've went through affects them. So I'm just glad to be a part of it, and I implore every man, get out your feelings, get out your ego.
Yes, I'm glad you said get out your feelings, because I think, you know, we see things, we will spot things. I mean, that's just how we're made up.
Of course.
And we know you all don't like to dialogue a lot. Right? About certain things that is very uncomfortable, especially, again, if there are feelings that you've never even talked about, much less have to discuss it with a woman. No, I'm going to have my boy over there. So I think you all will now give them that sacred place, if you will, to even speak to women that they may encounter after that play that they probably couldn't. Because, you know, men, I get it. And the title is so fitting. It's so fitting because it has so many keywords in there. Shell, right? What is in that shell? Some of it is just empty. There's nothing there.
Right.
Man, well, when you attack a man or anything about him, he feels you attack his entire everything, but yet still, he still got stuff in there that is not strong to come back. Certain things, especially dealing with women, dealing with certain issues with women, right? So I think you all, whoever came up with that title, just hit it right on the name. And it's not to say that you can't handle certain things. It's just certain things you just don't handle properly to make your relationships.
You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something, and the fellas, they ain't like, but I'm gonna tell the truth. 85% of men don't know how to communicate. That's the problem. We don't know how to communicate, yet get alone wanting to. So anytime we feel like we're being attacked, we'll feel less inclined to communicate, and that's why I love the role that I play, because I can write these poems and I can talk in between, and I'm gonna let y'all know I'm just as much as man as y'all are, but see, I'm not afraid of being vulnerable and sensitive, because I know I'm still a man. So if they can see somebody that, okay, I can relate to him, he a poet, so he's soft anyway, so maybe I can talk to him. So a lot of times we don't communicate because we don't know how to, and a lot of men have been in situations when they've tried to communicate, and when they've communicated, the same thing that they shared, the same thing that woman would use as a weapon against them. So what this play has done, shout out to Tina and Belle, they've made it comfortable for men to say, you know what, it's okay for me to go through this and go through that. And here are men, real life men that they're not seeing on TV that can relate to that.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to make sure you were done, because you know that voice. But you know what though? What's so key that you said earlier, and I think Tina has said it earlier, is we talk about this all the time, but this play actually has every man in the audience, and the cast, these guys, they're bonding and they're connecting and they're having conversations, and it's a healing process. It's a healing process. I can't tell you how many men are probably saying, man, I'm glad she did that. It's happening. And they're feeling it. And they're understanding it, and then they are correcting it.
First off, Tina said, let me look at the camera when I say this. Tina said if women would listen. Let me tell y'all something. We have ATL's hottest online show, and you know how long it took for her to actually say, yeah, we need to listen. But when a woman actually stood up in the audience, she said, I can listen to him now, it verified everything. We joke about it, but it made sense. What I was saying was true. She hated to say I was right. She had to say I was right.
No, she was around the way. But I will say this, a friend of mine came twice to the play, and then her man confessed some things that happened to him. He's never seen the play, but he confessed some things that happened to him, and she was able to shut up and listen and get through it, because she came to the play and saw how other people, how the women would sit down and listen to the man when he talked. So she had an opportunity to just sit there and let him talk. And it was because of the play, which is pretty cool.
But you know what? A lot of women listen to respond. They don't listen to hear. They don't listen to hear. And they're so quick to come back and say, da, but you're not even listening to what he said, because you can't listen and talk and learn all at the same time. It's not going to happen. And so many women today, honestly, sometimes when a man is talking, because this is just things that I've learned in my own personal life, in relationships, when a man is trying to teach us something or tell us something, everything don't need a reply. Everything don't need a reply.
Ooh, we got
he got to stand up on that. But no, do you agree though? Everything does not require a reply. Really? That's what you're gonna do? That's what we're gonna do. Really? Every woman, but you know. Oh my goodness! But you know what though? No, seriously. Everything a man say to you, ladies, shut up. I'm gonna say it again. Shut up. Listen. Pay attention, take notes, and guess what? Everything don't need a reply. 2 men told me that in my life, and I was like, man, I get it. I understand it now. Because sometimes when a man is trying to teach me something, I'm going to speak about myself because I'm going to make it about me. But when a man tries to teach me something, we so quick to defend ourselves. But I have learned in life, dissect it, think about it, don't address it, take notes. Because when you're talking to your partner, he has something or she has something on her chest, take notes, don't speak, and come back to another day. You gotta pick and choose your battles. And you gotta learn when to shut up. You gotta learn, you know what they say, learn when to hold them and fold them. And a lot of women, they just talk too much. They don't listen. They don't pay attention. They listen to respond, but they never heard a damn word.
That's right.
And that's all I gotta say on that right there.
No, honey, you said
Shut
it.
up.
You said it.
That's all I'm saying right there. I'm sorry.
Said it. And we are women, and we are not here to take sides. It's the truth.
Right.
It's the honest truth.
And
It
what
absolutely
they need to
is.
remember
So,
is,
yes.
what they need to remember, if a man is talking to you and he's expressing himself, and you decide not to listen, do you have any idea how difficult you have just made it for him to communicate? He probably would never open up to you again.
Right. Absolutely.
Because that one
you
moment,
that chance. Yes.
you didn't give him a chance.
Yes, you killed that.
And then you gonna be talking to your girls like, why he don't talk to me?
Oh, wait a minute, wait, hold on.
I see what you're doing.
Wait, y'all heard what he just said, right? Why he don't talk to me? Guess what he's gonna do? Talk to somebody else who's gonna listen.
Which is another
life show. That's another show. That's another show. That's why this play is amazing. Y'all need to get there. I'm telling you.
So you know what?
Okay, sorry. I just got off.
We're gonna give them information here how to get to the, if we still have room. But let me say this. Because sometimes you get an epiphany as you're talking and dialoguing and all of that. So it's not just for men to come to this play; it's for women to come to this play.
You'll see.
Because they both have a problem, and they will see how they both can resolve it.
Come on, talk about it. You know what?
You know what I'm saying? Because listen, everything she said, we've done it. And but see, we go to us for validation, and we will give us exactly what we're looking for, which is not validation.
Yes.
They don't go.
If I can hug you, I'm hugging you.
Because we go to our sister for validation, and it's not the right validation. We're all in cahoots, as I say in my country. We're in cahoots to suffer our relationships because we're not being objective and open-minded.
So y'all wrong.
And see, yes, no, we are. Listen. You know what we call us in my country? Big ol' man. Big ol' man means we get it. You don't get these type of small, childish, non-nurturing.